Hello learners and welcome to week. Alright, so to get yourself engaged and know what this is all about, can you watch these very short little episodes about writing informational texts, writing for information. If you watch them, they're very short, 1 minute 43 seconds. You're allowed to watch more than one of them or just one of them if you wish. The next thing I would like you to read is a WikiHow. I love WikiHows because it gives pictures, and I love pictures, but it gives you step by step on how to write a thesis statement. And I also have an infographic here on tips on how to write a good thesis statement with icons. Oh yes, I love pictures. I'm an English teacher that would rather be an artist. All right, and then I would like you to watch how to write a thesis statement. This is an ed puzzle, but not a hard one. And then do this activity. I hope you're able to do this because I did it. It was kind of fun. I opened this up. It was like a little quiz. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? My computer's taking a long time to load. Aha, finally. Okay, this is the thesis statement activity. Come down here. There's going to be questions. Choose the strongest thesis statement based on the topic area provided. Okay. Based on the topic choice of teacher pay, which thesis would be stronger? This paper, teachers are hard workers, teachers make less money, teachers have an important job of educating our children and should be paid higher wages to reflect the importance of this task. I think I like this one. I'm going to click it. I'm going to check. Yay! I got a star. I got it right. So there are some more questions I would like you to work through this. And in our very predictable 6E lesson format, there is an explain. So after exploring the resources, what is a method that you think you can use to write a thesis statement? In those resources, there were several different ways. If you don't know, you can always go back. Almost everyone, I always put a quizzes, and this is quizzes on thesis statements. And now we're going to get down to the elaborate. What you're actually going to do in your Summit platform this week is to begin a new project. If you haven't finished the old ones, oh goodness, well then you have a choice. You can either go back and catch up, or you can start this one and catch up later at the end of the school year. It's up to you. Okay, for 6th grade, we are starting Living the Good Life. So I have already linked up, and these links are in Summit, but the very first one is called The Happiness Machine by Ray Bradbury. Maybe you've heard of him before. We had the other 8th grade class, they did something with Ray Bradbury. He is the guy who wrote Star Trek. For 7th grade, you guys are starting the fantastic story and very sad, tragic tale of Anne Frank. So I have a link here to Anne Frank's museum. I found when I did this project last year and the year before that website really helped me a lot, especially when you get to the end project and you're looking for pictures of Anne, you're looking for pictures of Peter, her kind of boyfriend, and her sister Margot, who also died with her in a concentration camp. So you're going to be doing that at the very end. When you get to the final product, you're going to be looking for pictures to put into a slideshow. And I found that a lot of them are on the Anne Frank Museum site because the museum is in Amsterdam, in her actual apartment where she hid for 2 years. All right, in 8th grade, this is an interesting project. It's called Critical Lenses. It's about stereotypes and how we are just in our minds thinking about how a woman should be or how a man should be. It started very young for us, all the way back when we're watching cartoons. Disney cartoons are especially guilty of this. So I found that this YouTube is very interesting about the female stereotypes, but it's not only the girls that are discriminated against, it's also the boys and how they are expected to be masculine through Disney, who always shows that men fight each other and have to have big muscles. Okay, so for 9th grade, it's time for you guys to do poetry. So you're going to be looking at some poetry And these links are in your summit. It's in the first checkpoint. You'll have to look in the resources. You're going to see there's many links to different kinds of poetry. Now, just be warned, don't get upset, because sometimes poets don't always use school-appropriate language, but this time it's supposed to be okay because it's in Summit. They're using a lot of rappers and hip-hop artists sometimes who write lyrics, and sometimes you might hear a word that you wouldn't actually think was a good word to hear in school, but in this case you are excused. You're allowed to use it because it is practically the vernacular. Vernacular means the real way that people talk. Okay, so you are to pick 2 in the first checkpoint. 2 that you're going to listen to and analyze. You're more than welcome to listen to all of them, but you just pick out 2 that you're analyzing for the first checkpoint. And then, guys, come down to the bottom for your reflection question of the week. In what ways have you gotten better at writing essays? We've been doing it all year, and we're going to continue to do it until the end, but no kidding, you guys are getting better and better. I'm seeing some fantastic essays coming through. I saw, oh my goodness, I hope she'll let me share, somebody who did a video of her essay. Oh my goodness, I hope that she'll give me permission maybe to share with the 9th graders because it's so good. That's what I love about Summit, the great projects that you guys come up with. So I hope you'll come up with some great ones this time, since you're getting better and better at writing. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.